All right, what's up? Good morning. Welcome back. Last day of the week. Good morning, LB. LB Trading, good morning. Peter, good morning. Fulton, good morning. Meg 11, good morning. Trap Trader, good morning. Haddon James. Yeah, T-Non, absolutely insane. Alan, good morning. Yeah, T-Non, this is another reason why I will never short a stock, a low float stock. I'll never get into shorting low float stocks because this does happen from time to time. This has happened multiple times this year. A stock kind of gapping up and then just on no volume rips to an obscene level. Obscene levels. This is like if you're short trying to hold this for a fade, you're underwater. You know, you could be underwater 6 figures or 7 figures easy. For sure. There's definitely people that have lost 6 or 7 figures here on TNON because the float is just so small. You just maybe have too many shorts piling in because of the news. It was bearish news yesterday. So maybe shorts getting over aggressive yesterday and then just kind of causing a short squeeze, causing an insane short squeeze. And this was at 4 a.m. This thing popped up at 4 a.m. If you're a short and you're sleeping and you don't wake up at 4 a.m., you know, maybe you're waking up at 7 or 8. It's like, yeah, well, that's it. I'm not trading today. I'm going straight to the county courthouse to file for bankruptcy. So, you know, holding short overnight, especially on a 400K float, definitely high risk. Yeah, it started, 4 a.m. popping from 3 up to 5, and then just get this huge, massive candle. Like, this is insane. 96,000 shares. That's it to move from $7 to 34. Then I'm not sure what happened here. This looks like a halt, but it's not a halt because it's pre-market. But the bid and the ask were spread so apart that the last order was at 55, and the next order was at 69, and then dipping down and then ripping back up. And I'm not sure why the candle is red. Because if this is the open, actually maybe the last order was 57, the next order was 120, and then we closed at 70. That's what happened. That's insane. There's no price action there from 55 to 120. Just one order is at 55, next order is at 120. And then we start printing orders coming down to 59 to fill the gap, which is why the candle closed red. That's crazy. Maybe you have a dead cat bounce setup at the open, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Eventually, this is going to go back to a penny stock. If not today, tomorrow. I'll be right back. A little under the weather today, so good morning, happy Saturday. KK, good morning. Alan, good morning. Yeah, so other than TNON, our next leading gapper is ATPC. This one, nice move here from 1.4 to 335. Looks like Trading Hard Company announced it entered into a strategic collaboration with Zyman Photon Solar Technology that focuses on developing solar photovoltaic mounting systems in ASEAN countries. I think it means Asian countries, but it's spelled ASEAN. ASEAN. Not really sure why they spelled it like that. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Good morning, Hawk. Just a little bit of a headache, a little bit of stuffy nose, that's all. I did have some crazy dream. I had some crazy sick dream last night that somebody hacked into my computer and I was watching them move my mouse on their end, and they liquidated my entire trading account. They took all my money. It was a nightmare. It was a crazy nightmare. I remember realizing that it was a dream, and I was like, holy crap, maybe I should be having some better security. Anyways, ATPC. Let's see, float. Take a look at the float. $2.87 million shares here on ATPC. Nice low float. Nice low float. Decent price range. Daily chart. Popping up next level would probably be, we're quite a ways off the 200. So I don't have to worry about that. Next level here will probably be, let's take a little closer look at this chart here. Yeah, so back over 3. I want to see this back over 3. Depending on the volume, it could just rip through these areas and go all the way up to 433. Shit. I should make a hotkey for this. A shortcut. So that's ATPC. We have decent news. Townsend to it, strategic collaboration. Low float, 2.5 or so. I forget the exact. It was like 2.5 or something. 2.8 maybe. Million float, nice and low float. Decent price range. Daily chart. Looks like it has some room. But it does have a history, it looks like, of popping and dropping. Yeah, not really any history of holding the high. So when the backside does come, you might want to get out of the way. Yeah, look at this. Next stock here on watch, XXII. XXII penny stock. For those of you guys like trade those penny stocks, it's in a decent price range, so I would consider trading it. Anything over like 30 cents or 40 cents, you know, I would trade. Doesn't look like, well, it looks like we have a news here of CEO Lawrence of Firestone Company, or is it just his name is Lawrence Firestone? CEO, okay, maybe it's the CEO of this company, Lawrence Firestone, not the actual Firestone company, like the tire company, bought 39,000 shares at 27 cents. So this dude's sitting on a nice 100% gain here. That's crazy. He only bought 39,000 shares though, so it's not that much. And the stock is up, so it's insider ownership, you know, CEO buying its own company. It's bullish for sure. So he bought down here at 27 cents. Now we're ripping up to 58. But it's only 37,000 shares. So it's, I mean, it is bullish, but 37,000 shares at 27 cents, that's at like 10 grand, 9 grand, something like that. $9,000 worth of stock. It's not that much. It could keep going, but I mean, the news isn't, you know, crazy. I mean, 9,000, you know, I could buy 9,000 worth of stock on this and they won't make a news catalyst, which they should. Maybe the stock will actually double. And they can make a nice 100% profit. But, yeah, it's not that much. That's what I'm getting at. It's not that much money. But we do have the 200 EMA here at, okay, that's 200 EMA on the daily is at 14 bucks. So, but on the 180 day, it's at 60 cents. So 180 day, 200 EMA are literally at the high. So looks like we're finding some resistance there. Maybe we'll pull back here and have another go at it, another test of the highs. But we'll see. We'll see if this one's the main attention grabber. But I don't think the news is all that great. But again, news isn't 100%, you know. It doesn't mean like the stock won't move. It's just a variable. It's just one variable out of several. VMAR. No news on VMAR. Or no, looks like okay, it looks like the news was yesterday. Looks like the company announced strategic alliance with ePropulsion to empower groundbreaking Phantom boat. A Phantom boat, all right. Crafted from innovative plastic roto molding technology. Interesting. So, news here on VMAR. Float. VMAR. I think VMAR has potential. Let's see what the float is. I can take a look at IMRX as well. Yeah, float sub 1 million shares. So 800K float. So very low float here. Decent news here yesterday. But looks like we didn't have an immediate... Actually, no, that was just 2 days ago. It was the 10th. 2 days ago was the news. There was no reaction in the stock. 9:10 at 8:30. September 10th at 8:30. We had news. No reaction. No reaction. Interesting. Maybe this moves because of the low float. 800K. 800K. Okay, looks like VLC saying VMAR is non-marginable. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks for shouting that out. IMRX. This one's not even on my... Or no, it's way down my scanner, but looks like we're moving. IMRX. Maybe a little bit of a larger float here. $21 million share float. You can kind of tell, you know, it's a little bit larger float because of it's a little more choppier with the light volume. What was the news on this? So it looks like price target news. Or no, yesterday, what's today, the 13th? Today's the 13th. So, okay. So yesterday, looks like after hours, positive results for cancer treatment. Cancer catalyst, okay. Does have a larger float though, so we'll see what happens. And we also have raising a price target. So maybe IMRX. This one's going to need more volume though, because it does have a larger float. ATPC, let me put that on my scan here, or on my watch list, ATPC. Yeah, I mean, ATPC I think would be pretty decent. It's got good volume here. Float's low. Float's 2.5, I think. 2.5 million. Gotta make sure that we can trade these, though. Yeah, we should probably make sure that we can trade these. Okay, so ATPC. Not marginable. ATPC. Not marginable. So it looks like I'll have to be trading with the cash account here on ATPC. Tenon. I can trade Tenon. Don't want to. XXII. I can trade XXII. Don't really, maybe. VMAR. Not marginable on VMAR either. OMIC. This one was moving, right? This one, yeah. Can trade that one. Doesn't have much volume though. IMRX. So it looks like ATPC and VMAR can't trade. So let me write that down so I don't forget. ATPC, VMAR. Not marginable. I mean, it doesn't mean I won't trade it, but I can only trade up to my cash account or my cash balance. So I guess the best looking one then for marginable stocks is going to be XXII. So that's going to be probably my main watch coming to the open. As you guys are tuning into your own trading, make sure you drop that like on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. ATPC is crazy. Dropped 40 cents instantly after hitting high day. Yeah. Definitely volatile. As far as the larger time frame here and XXII. Yeah, looks like our resistance here is at 58. Kind of like a cup and handle pattern. So we had our high here. It's crazy that we came all the way back down to 25 cents. Back up to 58. Kind of a double top. This one did break by 1 penny, but close enough to kind of be a double top. Pulling back. Forming the handle and maybe a breakout. Could possibly be it. All right, so I'm going to be watching XXII at the open, but nothing that's I'm going to be super aggressive on right now. Just going to be patient to wait for the winner. If it is a not marginable stock, I will be just trading up to my cash balance and then probably walking. So that's the game plan today. I'm going to follow my rules like always, manage my risk, stay calm, collected, and always live to trade another day. So hopefully you guys get some green today. Good luck. I'll catch you guys later. All right, peace.